welcome to another Garrick Solutions video. I'm Felipe. Today we're going to talk about having a long-term focus for your company and for the strategies or anything that you're trying to do or implement in your organization. Sometimes we understand that there's different scenarios and there are things that are happening currently due to external reasons, such as economic situations, political situations, or other things that are affecting us globally. But it's really important to think, 5 to 10 to 15 years down the road to think, what is the strategy of the company? Where do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? And kind of have that as a North Star to be able to guide you into what the processes or what the steps are to be able to get there. I think it's really important to have that mindset, because then that way, sometimes your decisions aren't altered by, what's going on or competitors or a specific moment in the market, but rather, how do you take those inputs that are currently happening to help you, reevaluate that long-term strategy? Okay, do I want to, have more digital goods, versus versus manufactured products? Or for example, do I want to change my pricing strategy, for a one-time purchase to recurring revenue if you're a service provider, a retainer? Or, do you want to change the products that you're doing? Do you want to have more configurable products, give your customer the ability to, customize to tailor to their needs versus, having very standard SKUs. So it's really important for you to kind of have that long-term mindset and have that vision, because that's going to help you become more stable and less reactionary to things in the current market. We're not saying no, don't pay attention to current scenarios, but just have a more long-term view and focus of your organization and of your company, because that's going to help you calm down and have a North Star that the entire team can focus on. It's really important to have that long-term view, because what's going to happen is that everyone is in line with that same focus, versus if you're constantly changing strategies and adapting to different situations, it's very difficult to have buy-in from people and employees in every level of your organization, right? If one time we're focused on efficiencies and then one time we're focusing on something else or developing a software, you have to have that North Star. So it doesn't have to be super specific, but kind of have a say of, okay, we want to transform ourselves with regards to the products. We want to offer more products in this particular area, or we want to move away from this, or we need to change our strategy, just to be more aligned with that long-term goal. So think about that, and we really hope this has been helpful. And then that way, it calms the organization knowing that senior leaders are focused on, one particular initiative. And yes, they are aware of what's currently happening in the market and in the industry, but you're not, jumping around and just, it's good to be nimble, but it's also good to have a focus of where you want to be and where you want the organization to be, because that's going to keep you steady in the long-term goal. It's really important, and a lot of highly motivated and just people in the industry, such as Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, have mentioned, you need to have a goal. Brian Tracy, you need to know where you're going. You need that North Star, or unless you're not going to get there. A famous quote by a person that I'm particularly fond of, Earl Nightingale, said, you can't be a ship without a destination, without a calling port. So if you don't have that goal in mind, how are you ever going to get there? So hope this has been helpful, and have a wonderful day. Take care.